After seeing this movie, I definitely wanted to go buy a Dodge Ram and then drive to the store and buy some barbecue sauce. The Hero, starring Sam Elliott, Laura Prepon, Nick Offerman, and Katherine Ross. The Hero is directed by Brett Haley, who was also one of the writers. The Hero is about a veteran actor who is in his 70s, and his career is kind of plateaued, and he's living off residuals and not doing anything but voiceovers for a barbecue commercial while coming to terms with his mortality. The Hero was written specifically for Sam Elliott, and in many ways this film is to Sam Elliott as to what Birdman was for Michael Keaton. It is a resemblance / representation of their career. Sam Elliott, who is really only known for one big western called Tombstone, has finally here recently had a big kick up and a stir in his career with doing The Ranch, which is a Netflix original series, which is fantastic. I definitely suggest and recommend that you watch that. Great in it. The Hero does resemble his career in real life. The only difference is that he's not divorced. He is still married to his wife, and he's not facing the issues that he's facing in this film. And because Sam Elliott can relate to this, we get a fantastic performance out of him. This is a very basic storyline. It's not going to be anything extravagant. There's some really, really great comedic moments, and the humor is dry and fun, and there are some very nice lighthearted moments in it, but it is a very, I wouldn't say heavy film, but it does lean more onto the heavy side. Sam Elliott's character, Lee Hayden, is at the end of his rope, and he finds out some things that he is having a hard time dealing with, and he's not exactly in touch with his daughter and his ex-wife. And so he doesn't reach out to them to find support. Instead, he goes to his friend and former castmate Jeremy Frost, played by Nick Offerman. And Nick Offerman is fantastic in this movie. We're kind of seeing a different side of Nick Offerman that we don't typically see. And I loved his performance in this. And quite honestly, I loved everyone's performance in this. They all do a fantastic job. But while he's there, we discover that Jeremy Frost, Nick Offerman's character, is Lee Hayden's drug dealer. He's there hanging out, just trying to get his mind off the news that he's received. And in comes a woman named Charlotte, who is this fierce-eyed, beautiful woman, played by Laura Prepon. She is just what the doctor ordered for Lee, in the sense that she is able to add a little bit more excitement in his life. And it's really interesting the choice that they made here, because Sam Elliott is someone who, he is 72 years old, and you've got someone who is in their late 30s, and you don't ever really see that wide range dynamic on screen. You might see it every now and then, but you don't see it as much. And just seeing how they play off each other, and their chemistry is fantastic. I don't want to go into it too much because that is kind of the crux of the film and the growth of Lee Hayden. Now, what's really cool is that through Charlotte coming into the equation, is encouraged to talk to his ex-wife, and Lee Hayden's ex-wife is played by Katherine Ross, who is actually married to Sam Elliott, which I think is really cool that they did that and they got to share some screen time. I mean, this is a super solid film. It's nothing really to get that excited over. I was really looking forward to it. I wasn't disappointed. It gave me everything that I wanted and expected, and in some ways it gave even more, because it kind of took on this surreal aspect. Just his presence on screen is very enjoyable, and where the story lacks, Sam Elliott's heroic and very bold performance saves it. This movie is definitely worth seeing if you're an actor, and definitely if you're a veteran actor. It's something you're definitely going to be able to resonate with. And if you are an open individual and just a human being, you're going to be able to get something out of this film. And like I said before, The Hero is not something too terribly exciting, but it's beautifully shot, and they add these awesome surreal dream sequences that just elevate the film and add so much more to it. It was perfectly cast, the direction was solid, the writing was solid. It's nothing amazing, but it is a fresh breath of air. So with all of that, I'm going to give The Hero a 7 out of 10. It's definitely worth a watch. So yeah, that's what I thought of The Hero. What did you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear you out. Let me know what your favorite part is or was in this. I would definitely love to know. If you're local to the Asheville, North Carolina area, be sure to head on over to the828.com. Why? Because it's where the locals go. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you don't want to miss a single one, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see my last review, which was for Spider-Man Homecoming, you can click right there. And you guys have a fantastic day.